Hello, my fellow humans. Today we will be baking chocolate chip cookies. Chocolate chip cookies were actually the first thing I ever baked by myself, so I thought it would be a perfect thing to make for the first video. First, what you will need to get is a smaller bowl. I'm going to be using this bowl. You need 2 1/4 cups flour, 1 teaspoon each of salt and baking soda. And once you've got those, just take a fork and mix it all up until they're all combined. Set that aside. And now, with your mixer, open it. Take 3/4 cup sugar, 3/4 cup packed brown sugar, and then 2 sticks of margarine. If your margarine isn't completely soft yet, put it in the microwave for 10 seconds. While you wait for that, you can mix up your sugars until they're combined. And then as they're mixing, take your margarine and unwrap it. After you've got the 2 margarine sticks in, you can blend it on high. Okay, so there's some getting stuck on the sides of the bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a trusty silicone spatula and just scrape down the sides. After you've scraped down the sides, mix it up again. Now that it's mixed, scrape down the sides once more.
And get the stuff off your mixing tool. Now,
Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and mix it up again. Just give it a quick mix. Then add 2 eggs, 1 at a time. Scrape down the sides first. Okay. Okay. Now mix it up. Just until combined. Okay. Take your other egg, give it a crack, put it in, and mix it up. Okay, scrape down the sides once you've got your eggs in. Now it might look a little bit pale and liquidy, but that's completely okay. We're gonna be adding in the flour mixture next. Add a little bit at a time, so just doot. And the trick is with flour, don't mix it up too much. So mix it until it seems completely incorporated, and add a little bit more, and mix it up until it's incorporated, and add a little bit more, and mix it up. And add the last bit, mix it up. Okay, scrape down the sides to make sure that you've got all of it incorporated. If you haven't, just start remixing it again. Okay, if you didn't have it, just remix it up a little bit. Cool. So now mine is all mixed up. So the last thing to do is add about 2 cups of chocolate chips. It's okay if you add a little more or a little less. And if you drop any, it's okay, just add them in there. And there we go. That's our chocolate chip cookie bag. So now I have cleaned off all of the things I used to make the cookie dough. And I've got 2 pans. I'm going to be putting parchment paper on the pan. Be careful that you use parchment paper and not wax paper, because the wax paper would burn. Okay, so if you run out of parchment paper, like I just did, you can just use a little bit of butter or margarine or cooking spray and put it on the pan so that your cookies don't stick too badly. So now that I've put the butter on this pan and the parchment paper on this pan, I will be taking a small spoon and scooping out bits of cookie dough and putting them on the pan. I like to do it in 4x3 rows. Okay, now that you've got all these cookies on the pan, put them in your preheated oven that you've preheated to 375. Put them in there for 10 minutes. When your oven finally preheats after you forgot to preheat it and you already made the whole cookie batch, then you can put your pan of cookies into the oven, preheat at 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius. You can put it in there for 10 minutes. While those are in the oven, you can put your cookies on this sheet too, and just spend your time doing that. once these are done, and if your cookies are still in the oven, just wait and go do something. Like read a book. Or I don't know, whatever you want to do. Now that I've taken all of my cookies out of the oven, I've put them on cooling racks for them to cool. I like to let them cool for about like an hour or so. After this, they might be a little bit sticky and get stuck together. So if you're trying to put them in a cookie jar, use little circles of parchment paper in between them. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you want more. Thank you. Bye!